Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Crossed. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot-stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the...
Oh, great leap! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking for options for movement. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lavia, played out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Pass somewhat off target, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Omir Ardija still without a single shot on target. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez makes a move down the right. Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pinches it off him.
Nigata definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lavia. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Good running, strong and purposeful, and it's made its way to him. Hangs one in. It's in! And there is your opener. So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Suarez. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. That's good play. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that is a nice touch. There's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That's a good run down the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Gea claims comfortably.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. No foul, says the referee. Driving forward. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is well cleared. Tries from a long way out. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And it's Lavia. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Luca. That is a great pick out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice bit of trickery. He's having a pop! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Omiya Ardija finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Ardija can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Luka. Wriggles his way through. He's found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it, and a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Guendouzi simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tiknaz. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a promising position, but that has not gone well. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is masterful defending.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Fernandez. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's in a great position here. And the keeper takes decisive action. And he's worked it through. He's had it taken off him. Ardija still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Suarez. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's on Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 4. Number 9.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Coming on the field.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He's picked his way through. Alberex Nigata have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Fernandez. He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Omia Ardija, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice looking ball. Space for him to turn and look. He is through here. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Alberex Niigata get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been won straight back. Oh, nice touch. Katamo. Katamo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's good running with the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Driven in. Oh, he's been caught. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Always goal shot, and another try! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another...
Goes for the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Alberex Niigata are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Omia Ardija have the chance to go the other way.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Mavropanos. Suarez. Katamo. That's a throw. Lavia. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's managed to get free. Lavia. Lovely feet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now this could be a chance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Katamo is wide and looking to get onto this. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give
Your
our
reflections
boys a
then,
round of
Jim.
applause for a
Omia
job
Ardija
well done.
desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It is a fantastic, tight venue. The New Balance Arena now looking every bit a 21st century stadium after recent renovations. We are just getting started. Auxerre have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
He's had it taken off him.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is...
Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Araujo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Banza! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Banza is offering a wry smile there.
Auxerre have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Omiya Ardija have the chance to go the other way. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Some good work on the right flank here. That looks a good cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. Omiya Ardija, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Gomez. That's good running with the ball. Gomez. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gomez does well to get it back. Driven in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Araujo. And he's managed to get free. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mavropanos. Lavia. Not the most accurate pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he spark a counter here? It's a good foot in there. Araujo. for Fev. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well cleared. It's Buffal. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? Araujo. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. That's a good run down the left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's Buffal. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the keeper's given it away. There's the shot! Goal! Auxerre! And Auxerre are in front. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Auxerre get their 4th corner. Punched away. Omia Ardija are looking to go forward now. That's a nicely shaped ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. That has not gone well. No way through that. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Lavia. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Araujo. Driving on and making good progress. Suarez. Shot at goal! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Omia Ardija unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxischermo. Cambio di giocatori.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Omia Ardija really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Omia Ardija do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
They're up to 5 corners now. He's having a pop! And over, just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gomez. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Favre.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Lavia. It's a pretty loose pass. Buffal getting forward. In towards the back stick. Oh, he's having a go! Chance here to counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Auxerre needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Played out wide. And it's Araujo. Not a hint of offside here. Has to go back here. Lavia. Kondogbia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kondogbia out towards the flank. And they are prompt with their pressing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Tries to play it through. He's through here. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Omiya Ardija really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Omiya Ardija are such an adept counter-attacking.
Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Omiya Ardija are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Araujo stood his ground strongly. And it's Araujo. Katamo. Knocks it out wide. Delivers the ball. Anthony Lopez deals with that nice and simple. Knocks it into space. Katamo. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Auxerre. Numero
Corner
17.
count is rising. That's
Numero
6.
10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 28. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's delightful. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Todibo. Stood up well to him there. Moffi out towards the flank.
Omiya Ardija clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Araujo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Catamo. Araujo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that was asking for too much.
Sostituzione per l'Auxerre. Numero 93, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 23.
Catamo, given the lift of his goal. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Omiya Ardija found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done. That's going in strongly.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Omiya Ardija really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's found a way through. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Played out wide. Ball swung in. Katamo. Moffi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Katamo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. It's a promising position. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes aim and crosses.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, just the keeper now. Suarez!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Omiya Ardija really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Del Castillo threads one in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diomande. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lavia. Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Low into the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
No goals as yet. Oh, that's nice.
And it's Lavia. Oh, he's having a go! He's scored!
But! Après 17 minutes de jeu par...
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Not the most accurate pass.
Suarez. That'll be a throw.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
That's going across goal. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
Plays it across.
Auxerre given another corner.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short.
Good ball, good take. And he shoots! And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's had a shot!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Del Castillo. Space for him to turn and look. He leaps for it! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's having a shot!
No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Banza really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's played in here. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Crossed it again.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Mavropanos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And he lines up a cross.
Omia Ardija really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, they could break here. Del Castillo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Castillo driving forwards. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Del Castillo simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Auxerre have their third corner. Omia Ardija are looking to go forward now. Mavropanos. In towards the back stick.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. And that's played in low.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Omia Ardija up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Omia Ardija leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Changement en cours.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Omia Ardija can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And they can counter here. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Omia Ardija, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar! Nearly, but not quite.
Suarez really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Well, that has not gone well. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? Team still separated by the game's only goal. Aimed at the far side. Lavia. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Del Castillo. Driving forward. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Auxerre get their fourth corner. Here's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Fevre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Auxerre really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lavia. Omia Ardija, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Del Castillo. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Del Castillo. In towards the back stick. Oh, shooting chance! Missed by a fraction. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. Chance, surely! That is ended up in no man's land. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Omia Ardija clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Changement pour l'AJOCR. Le numéro 10, le numéro 5, le numéro 7, le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 42, le numéro 28,
Oh, he's
le
felt
numéro
that, hasn't
17,
he?
le numéro 23. Attention, changement.
Mavropanos. Floated through. Banza. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Omia Ardija still ahead by the game's only goal. It's run loose here. Taken back almost at once. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Gomez. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. I think we're just about done here. Played out wide. Didn't quite work for him.
Omia Ardija can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Shot could be on, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Omia Ardija have their second corner now. There's the header! And he can thump it away. Auxerre have the chance to go the other way.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Chance here to
additionnel.
counter. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's given a throw.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Pings in across. And that will be the final act. Omia Ardija have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a...